few hours before kickoff. Now we're going to be doing a live watch party right here on this channel, but I thought to go on a walk before the madness kicks in. Happy Halloween to everybody. We got a big game. You know, we're on prime time. We got the whole world watching us tonight, Jets fans. So I wanted to go live while I was on this walk, catching the sunset right now, and just share my thoughts of what to expect in tonight's game. I mean, because Jets fans, let's be honest with ourselves, I don't really know what to say when it comes to the expectations. I don't really know what to say when it comes to the expectations of this game, man, because they're at the bottom. I'm going into tonight expecting the worst. I'm going into tonight expecting to be embarrassed. And the reason for that is because that's the only thing I've felt the last 5 games. And I think that's what I'm doing to train myself to not get too emotionally invested. So the worst comes to worst, they exceed expectations and at least look competitive. But at the end of the day, Allen Lazard on the injured reserve list, which is latest news. He's done for the next 4 weeks. We saw the Jets without him last week. And listen, it's all about Davante Adams and Garrett Wilson tonight. And I'm just curious to get your guys' thoughts because, like, I'm expecting not a lot tonight, and I'm hopeful that will be the reason why the Jets actually look good. I would love a win, man. Let's be honest. I would love the Jets to get a W tonight because we as Jets fans deserve to even just get it. Even if it's a meaningless win, I'm so down for it. I'm so down for it, man. Like, it's just hard for me to get hyped up. It's just hard for me to believe. And I need them to give me a reason to believe before I start hyping this team up again. Luis Gonzalez says, we still going to win the Super Bowl, $2 super chat. Hey, I would love that. If the story of the season is the Jets start 2-6 and we win out to go 11-6 and we win the Super Bowl, I will be the happiest person alive. But I cannot say that's going to happen with a straight face. I mean, let's be honest with ourselves, right? I need this win, man, just for my own sanity. But again, I don't know. I don't know what my emotions are. I'm going into this game numb, expecting the worst, hoping for the best at the same time, man. So I'm curious what the energy is going to be like at MetLife. Like, what's the vibes are going to be from Jets fans? Because Monday Night Football against the Bills, that primetime atmosphere was just off the charts. Phenomenal. I don't know if the energy is going to be the same. I really don't. I don't know if we're going to see a lot of Jets fans show up and show out like we've seen in previous primetime games. I mean, it's Halloween. They'll be wearing all black like your boy is right now. But this game, let's remember for a second. Guys, hit the like button, by the way, if you're enjoying the live streams from the nature walks. This game, when we saw this on the schedule, when the schedule released, we're like, let's go. Thursday Night Football on Halloween against the Houston Texans. Like, I thought this game was going to be a battle for, like, seeding in the AFC conference before going into the season. And we're 2-6. Like, hey, it ain't over till it's over. Luis Gonzalez with another super chat. It's not over till it's over. It's exactly what he just said. So a loss tonight would literally put the dagger in the season officially, even though it felt like that after the Patriots. L for sure. But watch the Jets win. Just watch them. I'm not expecting them to. I picked them to lose. But watch them just win a game where you're just like, wow. Watch Rodgers just go out there and did what he did against the Patriots 5 weeks ago, our last time we won a football game, right? But I'm definitely trying to get your guys' thoughts, Jets fans. Like, what's your mindset heading into this game? Are you numb? Are you expecting the worst? Are you excited? Do you think that they're going to win? Are we going to see Davante Adams actually provide an impact on the field? Are we going to see Aaron Rodgers have a good football game? What's this defense going to look like against the Houston Texans offense led by Joe Mixon and C.J. Stroud? Like, there's a lot of things that I just don't know what to expect, man, because Aaron Rodgers, I really think the more I think about it, we got to see how the season plays out. But there's a big chance that he comes back next season with Davante Adams and is running it back with new coaching staff and maybe drafting a new quarterback and a new regime. I don't know. That's something I don't even want to think about. But tonight is an opportunity for this Jets team to rally together. But I also just want to prepare Jets fans, and I don't want to sound like all of a sudden I'm pessimistic and negative, but like there's a chance we get blown out. I just want to put that out there. There's a chance we're going to get blown out. I hope we don't. Can we blow them out? How about that? Can the Jets blow out the Texans? That'd be great. But, like, I'm sorry, folks. You guys know me as an optimist. You know me about, like, finding the light in dark times. But, like, this Jets team, this Jets roster, this squad, whatever word you want to use, it's not giving me any reason to believe that they have what it takes to win. That's what it comes down to. Like, there's a lack of energy in this team. There's a lack of belief in themselves. I think that's it, right there. Ding, ding, ding. There's a lack of belief in themselves. If you don't believe in yourself as a player, you don't believe in yourself as a team, good luck going up against these other teams that have confidence and have quarterbacks and have all these things. Like, I feel like this Jets team doesn't believe they're good enough to compete. They're not playing together. They're not playing for each other. Like, this team feels like it's broken. And I hope I'm wrong. I hope they go out there and dominate tonight. But, like, how can I look at what I've seen and expect the Jets to win tonight? Or even look competent? We just lost to the New England Patriots with Jacoby Brissett and Drake May. It doesn't get worse than that. And now we're going up against C.J. Stroud. Yes, no Nico Collins, no Stephon Diggs. They still got Joe Mixon. They still got Tank Dell. And they still got an elite pass rush. So the Jets are breaking me, man. And I'm just curious where Jets fans are at. Don't forget to hit the like button on your way in, guys. If you like the shows, if you like the walking type of content, let me know how the audio's coming in, how's the visuals. Because, you know, no matter if the Jets are good, if they're bad, you know that I'm going to be making content. I'm going to go all in this season, man. You know that. No matter what. Dane's, yes, I can see the chat, Dane. I see you, brother. I see the chat. Let's go. Taylor says, how are you letting a kid's game break you? Well, let's be honest. It's not breaking my, life. I have a life outside of the Jets. But if you didn't know, this is my job. My full-time gig is to be a diehard, loyal Jets fan and provide content for you guys. And I'm not complaining. This is a dream. I'm living my childhood dream with my job. This is what I do full-time. Make content. I get hired to be a guest on other people's platforms. And I think when I say they broke me just from a fan. They didn't break me as a person. I'm still living my life. I'm still a happy guy. I'm still doing my day-to-day practice. When I say they broke me, you got to realize they broke me as a Jets fan, not as a human being. That's the big difference there. All right, so it's going to be, win or lose, guys, I'll be doing content. I hope you guys know that. I mean, I started this channel when we hired Adam Gase. All I know is losing. But this feels different because of the expectations last year for it to get ruined the way that it did in 4 snaps. The expectations going into this season and for them to actually be healthy on offense. That's the big thing that I can't stand. If we had injuries on offense all season, like say hypothetically, key guys on offense was hurt. Say hypothetically Brees got hurt, or Garrett got hurt, or offensive line was riddled with injuries, which we're first seeing now with AVT out, of course. And say maybe Conklin was out, and the offense was struggling. I think Jets fans would be like, yeah, well, there's injuries. But that's not even the case. This offense is fully healthy all season, and they still stink. The defense is the one that's getting hurt. The defense is the one that's injured, not the offense. Now we're getting some injuries. AVT out, Alan Lazard is out. So there's some injuries that's piling up on offense, but that's why I look at this offense. I'm like, where's the excuse? Where's the excuse for this offense to struggle? Do you guys know that the Jets are the only team in the NFL that not put up 25 or more points this whole season? They got to go out there and put up 25, man. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing, man? So I appreciate everybody tuning in, man. Hit that like button. Someone says, better get a job, my guy. This is my job. What do you mean I have to get a job? I'm working as we speak. And I'm very fortunate to have a beautiful apartment and afford rent. And just, why do I have to get a job if I'm already employed? I don't understand. Hi, Richie. I think you guys can win today, bro. King Jamie the Mad. I appreciate it, man. Hope so. Jamal says, hey, Richie, firing Robert for the Jets was a foolish. Yeah. The timing of it was foolish. The act of it wasn't. Right? The act of it was like the timing of firing Saleh was foolish, but the act of it wasn't, if that makes sense. If you know, you know. Let's go. James in the chat, Richie, my guy. Shout out to you, James. Appreciate you. Hennessy says, unemployed people telling Richie to get a job. Hey, man, I've been hearing that my whole life of what I do. Yo, get a real job. And I'm like, what defines a real job? I'm confused. Everybody has their own jobs. Why is people hating on my job? Let's go Yankees. Sorry to Yankees fans for that loss last night. That was brutal. Brutal way to go out. Hi, I'm a Cowboys fan, and I can say our season is over. Well, Matthew, I appreciate you coming on here because Cowboys fans and Jets fans, they have a very similar season just in terms of two teams going all in and failing. So much love to you. Should have had a whole new coaching staff this year. Imagine where we would be with one. Yeah, I agree. Mets best Dodgers twice. Yes, sir. Have fun tonight regardless. The Jets win or lose tonight, Richie. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I'll be live tonight for the live watch party. Don't forget to stay tuned for that. It's going to be a lot of fun. I thought to go live here for a little pregame show out in nature, out on a walk. I mean, I'm fortunate to have this right next to my apartment building, man. My apartment building is right through those trees. This is literally a 2-minute walk from my apartment building, and it's beautiful. We got swans over there. Look at them deep in the distance, just chilling. Why can't it just be as peaceful as these swans? Now, I don't know where my geese are at. I just see swans. I don't know. But it's a beautiful night, beautiful evening on Long Island, New York. Richie, we are going to have a rough year. Oh, we are in the middle. Joel says, what's up, Richie? I'm a Bills fan, but I always rooting for you, my brother. Good luck tonight. Thank you, Joel. I appreciate that, man. Mudbone, Richie has his dream job. Keep doing you, Richie. Thank you, Mudbone. I appreciate you, brother. I will continue to do what I do, regardless of what. If I let, by the way, I just want to put this out there. When you do what I do, when you put yourself out in the internet the way I do, you know, you can say I make myself vulnerable just in terms of I am not afraid to be 100% myself. I let my emotions go wild. You guys know me. When the Jets get a touchdown, I go crazy. When the Jets suck, I go crazy. I put myself out there to get judged on the internet. And if I let the haters and I let the people that talk down on me, and by the way, there's a lot of them, affect me, I would not be still doing what I do. You know what I mean? Like, and that's just a message, whatever you do in life, whether you do social media or not, whether you're judged in your own world, right? Say your friends judge you for what you're doing, or your family judges you, or a coworker judges you at your job. Like, don't let other people's opinions on you affect who you are as a person. That's never, ever affected me, and it will continue. So, like, as much as I love to clap back at the haters, it's all fun. It never really affects me, because if it did affect me, I'd stop doing what I'm doing. You know, that's my point. If it did affect me, I would not continue to do what I do. And I just focus on all the love, and then I just look at the hate and I laugh at it. Be like, hey, it's part of it. That's part of life, man. It's inevitable. It's inevitable. You guys should see the responses I get from some people, my DMs or on Twitter or comments. It's hilarious. I love it. JETS, let's go, GM. Jets win big tonight. I feel it. I still have faith. Let's go, Nicholas. I love it. Fins up. Shout out Ian supporting his fins. Richie, your love, bro. Screw them. I know there's a lot of love, man. I don't want to harp on just all the hate, but there's a lot of love that you guys fuel me and make me want to keep going. Oh, I remember when C.J. Stroud talked trash on Rodgers. Get your revenge, Rodgers. And let's not forget, last time C.J. Stroud came to MetLife Stadium, he looked like a bum, and Zach Wilson beat him. Zach Wilson beat him. So, I don't know if that's going to happen again. Richie Landscaping LLC. I do have an LLC. That's not what it's called. Actually, 2 LLCs. I have my own, and then we have Roundtable Sports. Owners of 2 of them, actually. This is the game where we turn it around. I love that there's Jets fans believing that there's a chance to turn it around. You guys are giving me hope. How about that? You guys are making me believe. Quincy looks epic as the Joker. We should be going into tonight, man, like 5-3 or even 4-4 would be nice. 2-6, dude. You kidding me? 2-6. Rodgers going to get sacked at least 4 times tonight. Yeah, very possible, Paul. Their pass rush, the Texans, is elite. So, not going to be easy. Not going to be easy tonight, especially with our offensive line, interior-wise, struggling without AVT. I mean, you guys see that play against the Patriots when he had 3 offensive linemen protecting 1 guy? When there's a free rusher down Aaron Rodgers and up the middle? Like, come on. Ridiculous. Looks like upstate. Yeah, this is Long Island, baby. It's like a nice little sound. You know, I mean, I'll show you what it looks like. There's the highways deep over there. I believe that's the southern state. Wait for it. You'll see some cars pass any second. There it is. There's a car. And we got a nice storage unit over there. We got a nice water tower. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful day. I'm out on this like little dock. I'm out on this little dock talking to you guys, talking some Jets. Let's go. Sup, Richie? Hitting the gym, then watching the boys. Let's go, Jay. Let's go. Multiple NFL analysts have picked us to win. Green Shark. NFL analysts have been picking us to win for 5 weeks in a row, and they've been wrong every time. That's what drives me nuts. New Jersey is a beautiful state. This is not New Jersey. This ain't New Jersey. Long Island, New York. Come on now. Let's go. I'm a diehard Steelers fan, but I love the channel. Well, Aiden, I appreciate that. Can you guys actually let me know what fan base you're repping in the chat? I'm very curious because I'm noticing there's a lot of non-Jets fans watching. And if you're a Jets fan, you don't need to say Jets. I'm curious, if you're not a Jets fan, let me know right now which team you're representing in the chat right now. Which team are you representing? If you're a Jets fan, say Jets. I don't want to shut you guys up. We got Patriots, Raiders, Bills, Dolphins, Texans, Bears, Chargers, Niners, Packers. Do we have the whole NFL? Commanders? I had no idea I was reaching the whole NFL world. Bears. Your nature walk is the next reality TV super hit. I think I actually discovered something new on my channel. I'm gonna make this a series, guys. I thought about it. I want to go to a new nature spot and do a live stream all season. This is gonna be my new thing. So get ready for it. Baltimore Ravens, Arizona Cardinals. Joshua Richardson says, what up, Richie? Love the content and the vibes. Joshua, much love to you, brother. Appreciate you being a member of the channel, my man. Always. Chargers. Damn. I didn't expect to have that many people outside. I thought it was more Jets and like AFC East fans. Like I know Dolphins, Pats, Bills represent, but having people beyond the NFL is pretty dope. I love that. I love that, man. We appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe. We are very close to 25,000 subs. Can we hit that tonight? We'll see how many people tune into the live watch party. Let's go. Let's go, man. Oh, man. Can I get some score predictions in the chat? I don't want to be talking about the offseason. I don't want to be talking about our next head coach. I don't want to be talking about our new quarterback next year. I want to be talking about this season, bro. That's what drives me nuts. I want to avoid that. But here we are. All I wanted was to talk about meaningful football in December, and we're trending towards playing. You know what I can't? I'm just going to say this. I'm going to say it right now. You know what I'm not looking forward to? That I thought these days were behind us? Oh my God, it's actually making me angry thinking about what I'm about to say. Because this is my least favorite thing that I've had to witness, every Jets fan had to witness, since I started my channel for a long, long time. It's some fans rooting for the Jets to lose for a better draft pick. I can't handle that. I'm going to have to handle it because we're on the way to do that, because we're going to get to a point where Jets fans are rooting for losses because they want a better draft pick. That is, I really thought those days were behind. If you guys know me, I'm never rooting for my Jets team to lose. I don't care about the draft. The draft will figure itself out. If you want a player, trade up for the player. I will never, and it's also beyond my control. So no matter what I do as a fan to root for, that does not impact the game. So I root for a win at all costs. But I cannot stand that we're going to have to hear people tell me, Richie, why are you rooting for a win, bro? The Jets need this guy in the draft. Oh, God. That's going to suck, dude. Oh, God. I can't believe that's going to happen. Glenn has become a veteran a member. Glenn, much love to you, Glenn. I appreciate it. Houston Texans fan says Texans win 30-20. Guys, what do you think about our new kicker? Do you think our new kicker is going to be elite? Jets running the table. Can you imagine all right, let's get delusional. Can you imagine the Jets run the table? Oh, that'd be great. And watch my views go down. I feel like my views are at an all-time high because the Jets are losing. If the Jets start winning, I bet you my views would decline. Because I'm realizing when the Jets lose, people like to watch my content. What about me talking about a losing team is entertaining? I guess it's because I care so much and I'm upset. I don't understand. I mean, you guys love watching depressed Richie, huh? Man. I'm not afraid to express my emotions with you guys. I am not at all. I speak 100% what I think. I'm not going to hold anything back. I continue to not hold anything back. If I actually think something's good to happen, I will say it. If I think something bad's going to happen, I will say it. I'm not afraid to speak my mind. I never have been on this channel, never will be. I mean, let's be honest. When the game starts, your boy's locked in like this is a playoff game. I'll be rooting, I'll be holding my breath every snap. Like, I'm not going to be deflated like, oh, this game is meaningful. No. That's not, I hope people realize when the game starts, I'm locked in, let's go. But if we start losing, like if we're down 3 scores, obviously I'll be deflated. But at kickoff, your boy's hyped up. I'm cheering. I'm getting into it. That's a fact. But the expectation going in is a little different. Let's go. Let's get delusional. Let's go. The playoffs do start tonight. The Jets are in the playoffs today. If you win, you go home. If you lose, season's done. You win, you're alive. Somehow. Mathematically alive. Because if the Jets win out, we're in the playoffs. Not happening, but this is how I look at it. I don't want to look past tonight, but the Jets have 3 games before the bye week, okay? If they can win those 3 games, we're alive. But what the heck? Like, even saying that out loud, I get mad at myself because I don't want to get sucked into that belief. But mathematically, I said before the Steelers and Patriots game that the Jets have 5 games leading into the bye. If they win 4 of the next 5 games, they put them in a good spot. If they win 3 of the next 5 games, they'll still be alive, but it'll be tough. So now they have a chance to win those 3 games starting tonight. And we got the Texans tonight, Cardinals on a mini bye, and the Colts on Sunday night. So if the Jets win the next 3 games, that brings us to what, 5 and 6 going into the bye week? Then all of a sudden you're not out of it with this AFC the way it's turning out. All of a sudden the Jets are 5 and 6 going into bye, and then after the bye week we have the Seahawks. If we beat the Seahawks, then we're going into Miami 6 and 6, and all of a sudden the season's alive. But I don't want you guys to make it feel like I'm predicting that. That's just the path. The path is there. They got to come together. Will this team ever figure themselves out? Will the Jets prove that the Devontae Adams trade was smart and he's going to have an impact tonight? Are they going to actually show a sense of urgency, like they care? You know what I mean? Like, that's the mathematics of how the Jets can go on a run. I don't know if they will. I'm not going to put my money on it, but that's the path. Folks, can we get that 100 likes? 100 likes, man. 100 likes. Let's go. Let's go, man. Much love, man. Much love. Let's do it. What has happened to the Jets defense? I thought y'all were one of the best defenses in the league. I think it's a combination of the injuries on defense. Jermaine Johnson, our ascending superstar pass rusher, tore his Achilles in week 2. That's a big loss. Hassan Reddick was a big reason why we were supposed to be good. He's played 1 game this season. And also, we fired Robert Saleh, who was the man who built the defense. All those things connect to this Jets defense not playing like they have been. That's what it comes down to, man. Lil Richie has watched less than 100 games in his whole life. New York Jets is the worst organization in the history of the NFL. If my math is correct, I mean, I started watching the Jets when I was 8 or 9 years old, and I've never missed a game since. So that's way over 100 games in my life. Way over. But nice try, little bro. Richie, chin up, man. It can't get much worse than this. Dylan, that's exactly my mindset. It can't get worse than this. I refuse to believe there's no worse than this. You know that? Should be a breeze. No Diggs, no Collins. We lost to the Patriots, and they don't have a receiver that anybody can name. So I don't care who's out for the Texans. I don't care. We're going to win, Ryan. Oh, you're saying the Texans are going to win, huh? We lost to Booty, bro. We lost to a guy named Booty who had 5 drops, and then he caught a ball on Sauce Gardner, our supposedly elite level corner who's not playing like that at all. Can Hassan Reddick do something? This guy's a bum. Least favorite Jet of all time, Hassan Reddick. Can Aaron Rodgers, actually play good football tonight? Can he put up 3 touchdowns, 300 yards? Can you have that game? The weird thing about Aaron Rodgers, guys, is he's not even playing terrible. He's just not playing good enough. I think that's what Aaron Rodgers' thing is that people need to realize. When people say he's quote-unquote washed, the reason why he's washed is because he's not the same player. But the Rodgers today is actually better than any quarterback we've had in previous years, but that's how bad our previous quarterbacks have been. My point is, Rodgers is not playing great football, and the team around him is not playing great football, which results in this team being terrible. He's playing average to below average football. That's what Aaron Rodgers is doing. And right now, we kind of need Aaron to play above average to elite level football in order to win now, because that's how bad the team is around him. The only way the Jets go on a run, and that's really it. I mean, let's call it right now. Let's call it right now. The only way the New York Jets go on a run is if Aaron Rodgers all of a sudden finds the fountain of youth, drinks the cayenne pepper and water, whatever he needs to do, and starts playing like an MVP. That's it. I mean, if that happens, we're gonna win out. But we haven't seen that version of Rodgers. We saw one game of that version of Aaron Rodgers. One game out of the entire season. So that's what it comes down to. We said going into the season, we do not need MVP level Rodgers to be successful. And the reason why we said that is because we thought the defense will be top 5 again. We thought the offensive line would be revamped. We thought the run game was going to be good. But all those things are awful around Rodgers. So now, unfortunately, we're relying on Aaron to be a Superman. We're relying on him to be the MVP that he's not anymore. Right? That's what it comes down to. That's really how you got to look at it if you're a Jets fan. Rodgers is playing average to below average quarterback play, which is not helpful. He needs to play like one of the better quarterbacks in the league starting tonight. The only way the Jets win tonight is if Aaron Rodgers plays his best game of the season. Because of how bad this defense is now. And the defense isn't bad. It's just bad because of what we're used to with the defense. We're used to this defense being elite, and it's not even in top 10, top 15 anymore. So that's what it comes down to, man. Are you guys going to be tuned into the live watch party tonight or what? Can we see Breece Hall break free for a 70-yard touchdown? Where's that been, by the way? We have not seen one Breece Hall long touchdown all year. We haven't seen one explosive touchdown. What's the longest? Can somebody look up what was the longest touchdown the Jets have had this season? What was it? Was it the throw to Breece Hall against the Titans? What was it, like 20 yards? I mean, what was the longest touchdown the Jets had? I feel like all the explosive plays the Jets had went down at the goal line. Oh, the Hail Mary, I guess, against the Bills. That's the longest. It's pathetic. Yeah, the Hail Mary, I guess, is the longest touchdown. Not impressed. I want to see a Breece Hall, 60-yard handoff I want to see Garrett Wilson get loose on a crossing route. He makes a guy miss. He's gone. I want to see something tonight. Gosh. How's your stomach after the Rodgers Kool-Aid? I'm not going to lie, man. The cayenne pepper and water, my stomach felt like, it's hard to kind of put it in words. It felt like hot, like acidic and warm in my stomach. And it kind of feels like great. I'm not going to lie. It felt good. I felt good off of it. I ain't going to lie. So, we'll see what happens tonight, folks. But tune in live from nature. We're going to be live on the channel in an hour and a half. So I'm going to go eat dinner right now and get ready for the game, get ready for the live show. So I'm going to wrap it up here. Hit the like button on your way out. The live show starts around 7:30, 7:45 for the watch party. I'll see you guys then. Right when the kickoff is, I'm going to be freaking going nuts, all right? I'm going to go nuts. All right, so let's go Jets. I'm going to be live throughout the entire game tonight, starting around 7:30, 7:45 range, all right? Much love to you guys. I appreciate all the love in the chat. Everybody that showed up and showed some love, even the hate. I appreciate it all, man. Love you guys. Hopefully the Jets can provide us a good product that we're proud of tonight. I don't know if they will, but I love you guys so much. Thanks for the super chats. And tonight's going to be hopefully a fun night. Happy Halloween. See you guys later. Peace.